A local school board member is suing her former employer in federal court for forcing her to resign, saying it was a violation of her First Amendment right to free speech. KMAN's Stephen Schaefer reports.
Katie Allen, who is on the Manhattan-Ogden Board of Education, drew criticism earlier this month after commenting well-deserved in response to a Facebook post with a quote from political influencer Charlie Kirk following his assassination. On September 15th, the Kansas Department of Education said Allen, who was a research analyst, was no longer employed there. Allen, on September 16th, gave up her position as vice president of the school board but declined to leave the board. According to court documents obtained by K-Man and the Mercury, Allen is suing KSDE and Education Commissioner Randy Watson for, quote, demanding her resignation and refusing to consider any alternative, according to the complaint filed by Allen's attorney Wednesday. Allen said people shared her address and she received angry calls, including one from an FBI agent in Kansas City and one from a law enforcement officer in Minnesota that contained actual or veiled threats. Allen is seeking reimbursement or front pay as well as compensatory damages, punitive damages, and court costs. For News Radio KMAN, I'm Stephen Schaefer.
A local nonprofit is eyeing one of its biggest housing projects yet in Manhattan and has asked Riley County if it could qualify for Reinvestment Housing Incentive District financing. Habitat for Humanity of the Northern Flint Hills Executive Director Josh Brewer presented an early concept to the County Commission on Thursday for nearly 5 acres between Casement Road and Spain Drive.
We see the proximity to the school as being a really, really strong asset for this. You've got a school right there and you've got a park right there. I mean, it's like, this is a great location.
Brewer says that Habitat is looking at 3 potential concepts ranging from a 16-unit development up to a more aggressive 54-unit project consisting of townhomes and cottages. The largest option carries a $16 million price tag plus $1.4 million for land and infrastructure costs. Under the county policy, costs must be repaid by new property tax revenue within 10 years. Habitat is seeking to find out if there's any flexibility on that. Commissioner John Ford says the county's pretty firm on the 10-year threshold.
When we're kicking this out 15, 20, 25 years, the impact's too great. And I mean, even if, maybe it turns into 11 years or something total because of variables that happen along the way that we can't control, that might be one thing. But the intent is to lessen the impact, but try to do as much as we possibly can.
Brewer says the proposal is still in its early stages. A Manhattan woman has been convicted on 5 drug charges in Riley County District Court. A jury Wednesday found 36-year-old Katrina Ann Van Petten guilty of conspiring to distribute more than 1,000 fentanyl pills near a school, along with meth and smaller amounts of fentanyl. She was also convicted of possessing marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Police arrested Van Petten in May of 2024 after seizing more than 7,000 fentanyl pills. Her 2-day trial before Judge John Bosch ended a day early. She'll be sentenced on November 10th. Riley County Police Department Director Brian Pete on Thursday said the multi-agency effort to investigate the June 13th arson at Manhattan's Walmart may soon lead to an arrest.
But I think that where we're at now, the information that we have and that we've gathered throughout the investigation has given us a good high level of confidence.
The investigation into that fire that closed Walmart over Father's Day weekend is a cooperative effort between RCPD and Pottawatomie County Attorney John Paul Washburn, with assistance from the Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Office. The fire caused an estimated total loss of more than $2 million. No injuries were reported. Washburn told the Pottawatomie County Commission on June 30th that authorities had someone identified. On Wednesday this week, Washburn told K-Man and the Mercury that those comments were, quote, unfortunately premature, but he declined to comment any further. Pottawatomie County Sheriff Doug Adams has said if the suspect is out of state, his office will handle extradition. I'm Brandon Peoples, News Radio KMAN.
CRM was supposed to improve customer relationships. Instead, it's shorthand for can't resolve much. Which means you may have sunk a fortune into software that just bounces customer issues around but never actually solves them. On the ServiceNow AI platform, CRM stands for something better. With AI built into one platform, customers aren't mired in endless loops of automated indifference. They get what they need, when they need it. Bad CRM was then. This is ServiceNow.
Good morning, I'm Mitch Fortner with sports. Following a bye week, 1-3 K-State football starts up Big 12 play once again as they host 3-0 UCF for an 11 a.m. kickoff at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. The biggest pregame show in the Big 12, PowerCat Game Day, will start at 7 in the morning on 101.5 KROC News Radio KMAN and online at PowerCatGameDay.com. KU also at home on Saturday at 11 a.m. They'll be on TNT hosting Cincinnati. K-State soccer allows a goal in the 83rd minute and they fall 1-0 to 10th-ranked TCU last night. K-State will host Baylor 11:30 in the morning on Sunday. And the Kansas City Royals last night beat the Los Angeles Angels on the road 9-4. The Royals are now 80-79 with 4 games left this season. They look to win the rubber match tonight. First pitch at 8:38. I'm Mitch Fortner with sports.